What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to show this video first, and then we'll get into it. Apparently, Chris Rock made a G.I. Jane joke to Will Smith's wife, and this is what happened, the uncensored version.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Oh, okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here.
Wow, he just continues. That's the end of the video. He made a G.I. Jane joke, and Will Smith just pops him right in the face. Wow. And everyone's like, is it real? Is it fake? It's the yelling at the end right here, where he's like, keep my name out of your mouth.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
That's where people are like, it's got to be real. It can't be faked. It can't be faked. Well, let's look into this article real quick. This coming from Bounding into Comics says Will Smith slaps Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars over joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. It's just crazy. A lot of it was censored in America. Even after the slap happened, a lot of clips out there were just muted. They were just muted, or they're not showing the first part. Basically, Chris Rock was just kind of making jokes, says hi to Will, and this is Jada. Looking forward to G.I. Jane 2, and that was like literally it. And then they had a little shot of Jada's face where she just didn't look that happy, but Will Smith looked like right here. This is the shot right here, and that's the only shot that they had, and you can see Will is like laughing. And but then it's like, nah. Now the reason why they made that joke is because Jada, I guess she has a disease. That's why she doesn't have hair. And the G.I. Jane joke is about, you know, her shaving her head. So they're like making fun of her that she has a disease. So I guess that's just the joke that Will was like, nah, I'm not here for that. Like, don't talk about my wife like that. She's got a disease. That's why her hair has fallen out. It's not that, you know, she shaved it for a role. So Chris Rock was making fun, but he's a comedian. I don't know if he was hosting. I could care less about the Oscars. I don't care. But that's probably what happened. And it just made Will snap because of that joke. So that's what I could think of. It's like, I have a disease, well, I don't have hair. And you made a joke saying I'm going to be in a movie where a woman shaves her head. And Will's like, don't make fun of my wife. So he's like, Jade, I love you, G.I. Jane 2. Can't wait to see it. Realizing the joke failed to land, he goes, that was a nice one. Pinkett Smith rolled her eyes in response to Chris Rock's joke. Smith stood up in the front seat, walked up the stage, and proceeded to deliver a powerful slap that left on the left side of the comedian's face. Then he's like, leave my wife's name out of your effing mouth. Which what we saw earlier. Then Will Smith wins. Oh no, let's go to the next part. You could see here, and we're gonna play this, where Will Smith is being comforted by Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry during the break. There's really no sound on this. This is during a commercial break. You can see the two men comforting Will Smith over the joke. I guess he's really upset that they made fun of his wife's disease. So that's what's going on. They're like hugging him. And then they go over to Jada to make sure that Jada's okay. You know, just talking with her, saying that she all right. No sign of Chris Rock anywhere. You know, I don't know. No sign. But yeah, they're just trying to comfort him and I guess get him settled down. For what? That's just what we see. I kind of speed it up. It's just them kind of standing there. And they just want to make sure everybody's okay. So then we get to the next part where Will actually wins Best Actor. So we're gonna play that where he kind of apologizes at the beginning. Let me just zoom that down just a little bit.
Oh man. Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
He did apologize to the Academy Awards, but he did not apologize specifically to Chris Rock. And then he talks about the role that he played about protecting his family. So all this to me was a buildup of him protecting his wife from being ridiculed for her disease, is why she doesn't have her hair. I think that sounds like what this all panned out. I'm winning an award, you know, that played a role of a person who protected people, and I'm protecting my wife. Like, no one's gonna talk about my wife. So I think this is where this all came about, and why he went up and slapped Chris Rock in the face, because he felt that you don't make fun of someone, you know, who is dealing with a sickness. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Jay, and we will catch you next time.